Welcome to the M.E.L show, where we motivate, educate, and laugh. Today we have a wonderful set of people, Cole and Kat, from Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Tucson. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cole, I'm gonna ask you about this. When I heard Big Brothers, Big Sisters, I kind of had a clue, but I wanted to clarify. What is the program all about? Would you tell us, please?
Our mission at Big Brothers Big Sisters is to provide children facing adversity with enduring and strong, professionally supported one-to-one relationships change their lives for the better forever. And those relationships come from professionals in our community, college students, and retired people here in Tucson.
Okay, thank you. And Kat, what does your responsibility include as a volunteer recruitment coordinator?
As a volunteer recruitment coordinator, I work to find volunteers for the children on our waiting list. We have over 200 kids on our waiting list waiting for a big brother or big sister. So in order to find volunteers, I work with businesses and schools and volunteers and others in the community in order to reach people who may be interested in volunteering with us.
Okay. Now you mentioned over 200 children.
That's correct.
Is that just right here in Pima County?
That's right, in Tucson.
Only in Tucson?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're fortunate to actually get a video of Big Brothers Big Sisters program. So we're going to take a look at that, and I'll probably have more questions afterwards.
Today in Tucson, there are more than 17,000 school-aged children facing adversity. Some of these children are raised by only one parent. Many live in poverty. 1 in 28 of these children have a parent in prison, in jail, or on probation. Today in Tucson, too many of our children are at risk of dropping out of school, falling through the cracks, and becoming another sad statistic. But there is hope. Each time Big Brothers Big Sisters pairs a child with a mentor, we start something incredible. A one-to-one relationship built on trust and friendship that can blossom into a future of unlimited potential.
I wanted a big sister because I'm the oldest, and I have little brothers and sisters, and I wanted to know what it was like to have a big sister.
It became really important to me as I've grown up to be able to help kids and teens along the way so that they can be successful.
Now that I have my big sister in my life, it's impacted me because now I know what I want to be more. I do want to be somebody like her in the future.
My little sister is just an amazing person, and to be able to see her grow just in this year has been so amazing. She is so intelligent, and she has a great sense of humor.
I want to tell people about my big sister is that she's an amazing person.
What I would like to tell everyone about Big Brothers Big Sisters is that it's a great organization, it's an amazing program. The matching process is very thorough.
I became a Big because I saw a need for help in the community with the program.
Why I wanted a big brother is to hang out with somebody and have a lot of fun, and someone to teach me to be a good role model for everybody.
He's taught me a lot in my life already.
I was really excited to have a big brother for the first time in my life.
He's the best little that you could have. It's fun to do stuff with them all the time. It lets me become a kid again. And there's a need for more bigs out there for this program.
He's a good guy to have, and everybody should join the Big Brother Big Sisters program because I think a lot of kids are waiting to have a big brother or a big sister.
I originally joined the program because as an only child it got pretty lonely, especially, and I just really kind of needed someone to play with. My mom was in and out of hospitals all my life. My mother suffers from borderline personality disorder, so
she traded places with her mom in terms of who was the caregiver. And Selena grew up worrying about if her mom was okay.
to have a mom when your mom's away was really great. To have someone to help you grow up and to tell you you're doing great in school, like I'm proud of you, is something that really keeps you going in life.
She has taught me so much. She is probably, I've taken care of so many people as a nurse, and she's one of the most resilient people I've ever met. And she is a survivor. She has been knocked down and gotten back up and scraped and crawled and pulled together her resources.
If it wasn't for Robin, I'd just be in a much darker place right now. And I can say right now I'm in the highest peak of my life. I mean, I wake up excited for everything, even the bad things. I see them now as learning experiences rather than a kick to the stomach. I definitely want to be a big sister. I want to make sure this program thrives because it saved my life, basically.
I wanted to become a big brother in college to make a difference, to impact on a child's life.
I became a little when I was 6 years old. The reason being is because I had a lot going through my life. I needed a role model through everything I was going through. At the time, I was going through my family's life. My mom was going through a lot, so we ended up going to shelter and stuff, and we ended up going with her, ended up being with her. She didn't have much or could give much to us, so they had out this. He became somebody I could look up to. He became personally my dad. I was never there. Without him, I wouldn't be who I am today.
Needless to say, I'm a big proponent of Big Brothers Big Sisters. It's a program that really makes an impact, really helps turn a life around, one life at a time.
The Big Brothers Big Sisters program helps out a lot, especially for the people that don't have much or can't do much for their kids. It shows them that there are actually people out there that can care about them.
What's really rewarding to me is there are times where he puts his hand on my back as we're walking and says, you know, how much he appreciates me. And he says, I always got your back, Roy.
It touches my heart that someone can care about me so much, you know?
Proud of you.
Big Brothers Big Sisters changes lives. Our volunteers are changed forever. Donors see the impact. Children and families begin to see there are possibilities. We give them hope for the future. We are a force for transformation, a movement focused on changing how our children grow up in Tucson.
That is very touching. Growing up is actually very complicated, and to do it alone is even worse. So the community definitely needs big brothers and big sisters. For those who are interested, Kat, what are the requirements? I definitely would like to know, and we can share that.
The requirements to volunteer as a big brother or big sister are that you must be at least 18 years old, and in order to participate in our community-based program, you must own your own car. We also have a site-based program which does not require a car, and you must be able to pass a background check. And finally, you must be able to commit to at least 1 year of volunteering as a big brother or big sister.
Okay, and how much time does a big sister spend with a little sister?
Sure, so matches usually spend 2 to 3 hours together, 2 to 3 times a month.
2 to 3 times a month, okay.
Each month.
each month, and that's a 1 full year's
For at least 1 full year.
commitment.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Cole, how about outings? What sort of activities do you do?
We have a lot of donors that supply us with a bunch of different activities, as well as activities that the agency puts on. A lot of our donors supply us with tickets for U of A games, baseball, football, basketball. A lot of outings, they go hiking. We try to keep outings free or low cost as well. And we have partnerships with a couple different organizations in town that help us with that. We also try to provide, we also encourage bigs to take their littles to do service learning projects and volunteer, such as Ben's Bells or Beads of Courage, or even Gospel Rescue Mission.
Great. That's wonderful. I commend both of you for what you do, and I believe that all these kids definitely appreciate